it's raining, so I got all my camera gear in here, but the trunk is in excellent condition. Spare hand jack, speakers. Some paint information. Good seal. Well, photo shoot more or less got rained out, but we can still do a startup. Car has newer door seals, so you do have to put some muscle in there closing it. Let's start it up. You got the door key and a separate ignition key. Car has a cool intake setup, 3 Weber carbs on the overhead cam, straight 6. Go left to right, pushing buttons, pulling knobs. We've got a lot of good options on this car. Well, you got your vents, wipers, headlights, adjustable mirror, cruise control. That's one of the cool things. Tilt steering, another one of the neat features. Oh, auxiliary gauges in the center there. Overdrive, according to the shift pattern here. Power steering, power brakes. I believe the vents mean AC car, but we don't have AC as a mode here, nor is it under the hood. But we'll get going left to right here. Park. Headlights, high beams are on, high beams are off, on again. Signals, left, right, work great. Wiper, constant low speed, high speed, and wash. Pushing in on it. I believe I hear a pump, no fluid possibly. You got a footwell vent. Kick panel slider here. Someone let me know what that's for. And you got choke. That works. Power windows. Work good. Again, being a frameless window, needs a little more torque to get closed up. Visors, no mirrors, very nice. Reupholstered if I had to guess. Dome light does not work. Glove box, got an owner's manual. No notes in there as far as I could tell. Sometimes you can kind of learn a car's story from the owner's manual notes. Box. Check out that trunk button. It works. Got HVAC and radio. We go defrost. Works great. Keep it down to our vents and our feet. works. Radio. Believed to be an aftermarket retro sound type of unit. I just couldn't get it to come on. So I'm sure the wiring's all there, it just may not get power somehow. Ashtray. Very nice. No smell of smoke or anything like that. Gauges, we got a fuel gauge, temp gauge, which probably not hooked up. Clock, ticking right along. Amp meter and oil pressure gauge. Both are reading. Another fuel gauge here in the center of your dash. Speedometer showing 190 miles. Now, that is probably from restoration. Cool dual horns. And the passenger also has a kick well vent. This is for the vent on off. That has to be what that is. So if I kick over to de-ice off, it should have kicked it up to the vent. A little bit of air coming out of there. Alright. Console. Everything's in good shape here. Lid works, spring works. We got seat belts. Some really nice seats. Interior work is awesome in this car. Rearview mirror mounted up very nicely. Day and night mode works. Mirror stays where you put it. It is a little wobbly. Alright, tack. Tack works. This engine sounds very good. I want to get under it and see the exhaust work. It's definitely got some big diameter pipes to give it that deep tone. These straight sixes, they had power, but again, a straight six doesn't make V8 noises. But with some big pipes, this thing could pass for a V8 when you're walking by it. All right, let me grab my GoPro and then let's go for a ride. Little Weber carbs are tuned up good. Idles at about 1,000 RPM. It's cold weather though, so there's likely a temp switch. Electric choke is my guess. Bigger size seat belt. I'm not small, but I'm not that big, so I would have had to got a shorter side on one of these. But it does cinch down. Works good. All right, let's go for a drive. Shifter here, you got low 1, low 2, drive, overdrive, making me believe it's a 4-speed with an or 3-speed with an overdrive. We will see. We'll count the shifts and get on down the road. Try cruise control. Emergency flashers work. I do have a microphone on the bumper to catch the sound of this motor. You'll like it. Power brakes, you hear that? All right, reverse. That works. Neutral. And overdrive setting. So it should automatically run through all the gears. .1 liter straight 6 overhead cam. 66, these came out in the Tempest. I learned quite a bit shooting that car. Just how overall strong and tough and impressive these motors are. Pushing out a little more horsepower than the V8 model. And lots of bottom end torque. Doesn't mind the RPMs. Just cool. Then you add some 3 Weber carb intake on it. Ultra unique setup. Really cool. A lot of these were 3-speed manuals, so to see one with the overdrive in it, that's a good upgrade. Brakes come in nice. This car has tubular control arms, front, upper and lower, I believe. Gives it a very modern feel when you're driving it. Alright, first. Second, the tires. Third. Fourth. You got 4 speeds. Awesome. So with that sorted out, I was worried we were going slow, but we're going plenty fast for the highway. Even 2,000 RPM in 4th gear is going to be 60 with that math. Oh, highway cruiser, here you are. If you want something neat, blue on blue, Pontiac history, the more or less revolutionary overhead cam straight 6, car show cruiser, highway. You know, you wouldn't be afraid to jump in this and drive to a car show 2-3 hours away. You drive back, no problem. Some tasteful upgrades. Cruise control would be worth looking at. But everything else is ready to go. Check it out, frankmanmotors.com, 1968 Pontiac Firebird. Any questions, click that I'm interested button on there or give us a call. Happy to help you get some more pictures, show you the underneath, give you a startup video, any information we have on this car. It is a consignment. Now I don't know how much the owner will know, as he bought this after it was restored and redone. But the car is very, very nicely done. Paint is exceptional. The Sprint livery, you know, stripe and badges and stuff like that are just really, really good. Tack works, clock works, brakes are great. Cool Weber setup. Here I am driving on a 40-degree day. You know, just an overall great, great car. Alright guys, if you're on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, watch another video. Everything helps, and we will see you on the next one. We got quite a few cars coming in, so we're going to work through the list and we'll get them up there for you. Thank you. Bye.